crowd continues to file in. We get set to bring you another exciting game. We're here today for our third broadcast of the season. Both of these teams ready to add a victory to their record as the Packers square off against the Cardinals. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarter.
They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Longwell in to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. Stiff arm. It's on the ground. The Packers scoop it up.
Holding on the receiving team. The penalty is declined. First down.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Favre gets set, using motion.
Here come the heat.
To carry it. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Bring the pain. Set.
Pressure. Throws one up in the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get it in for 6, but couldn't. 3rd down. In my mind, a big advantage to this offensive unit with their running game against a defensive unit that has a tough time stopping the run.
Their front 7 needs to get more aggressive. They need to get the jump on those offensive tackles and force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off in the middle.
The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's up. And it's good. Longwell will be kicking off. It's on its way. He downs it in the end zone. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Torrance Marshall will be missed at linebacker today. His knee injury will require some more time before he can start practicing again. They'll go from the I formation. Going to the right. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Look at that power. And he's brought down at the 25. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there. 5 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Blake gets set.
Watch the flats. Cowboy.
Diggs gets right in there and brings him down. Smith was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
The Cardinals using motion. Closing in with the throw. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Using motion. And with the carry. The 40. Down he goes at the 41-yard line. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Only one man in the backfield. Going through the air on first down. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete. He overthrew the target.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
1.
22 on the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
9 yards to go. Ball at midfield. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pressure coming with the throw, and it's caught. So that's a gain of about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Player will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 14-yard line.
Favre gets set. Green misses the tackle. Clears the defender. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 8. Nickelback this time. Pressure with the pass. The defender's got it. Thompson, great effort to get the pick.
The defense loves it. They know that they can head back to the sidelines and get a little rest.
After the interception, they'll take over in good scoring position. The Packers come out in a nickel package. Throw. He hits his receiver. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
They're blitzing. Throws it. And he hits his target. Blake showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just to display a great hand shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
Not today, offense. Far out. Hit him low.
Smith, the lone back.
1st and goal.
Hand it off. Touchdown, Arizona.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. They didn't have to go very far in that last drive, John. Took advantage of the short field for the touchdown.
Hey, that's just a great job by the offense. They see the defense on their heels, defending such a short field, and they go right at them for the score.
From the 5. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. Receives the handoff. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and maybe 3. Ball on their own 33. Another run. He's taken down at the 38-yard line. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
Tosses it left. Gained it off to the back. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the carry, gain of 4 on the play.
The rush is on. Trying something to the left. Incomplete.
Number 84.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 3rd and 5 coming up. The Packers line up in the shotgun. With the throw, and he hits his target.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Surveys the field, going long to the left. It's going the other way. The tip goes the defense's way.
If you can adjust with the ball as it changes its flight, and you can concentrate enough to catch it, you just made a great interception.
Hand it off. Smith couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Smith. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
He's looking, throws it, and it's complete. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
They'll go from the I formation. Closing in with the pass. Navy records the tackle at the 40-yard line. Gain 2. Man in motion.
Stay after. The out now. Cowboy.
Throwing. Great play in the backfield by Navy.
Makes the stop. 5-yard loss on the play.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 34. Blake sets up, drops back with the pass. This one falls incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
This punt will be his 2nd of the day. Here's the kick. From the 22.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Gets the toss to the left. Hand it off. Down he goes at the 38.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 38. Green. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Under pressure, looking for a receiver. Rolls left with the throw. Incomplete pass.
Number 89, the intended receiver on the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 18.
Far out. Sideline to sideline. Here come the heat.
Hands it off. Smith couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Hands it off. Breaks the tackle. And that's a gain of about 8.
On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Carry it. Great fake. Pressure coming. Throwing short to his left. They almost got to him for the sack.
Now the defensive coordinator is pulling out everything. He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
So the drive stalls, and we'll probably see the punter here. Number 83, into return. Here's the kick. Takes a punt and has some room to run.
33-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. Arizona will start the drive at the 30.
He hands it off. Fakes the handle. Looking for an option. Launches this one to the right. This one falls incomplete. Starts with a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass. He always seems to be in great position to make a play on the ball. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Green, the lone setback. Pressure, throws it. He finds his man. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay. A remarkable touchdown play.
Yeah, everything seemed to go right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. Longwell is just about ready to kick this one away. Nice kick and returnable. From the 5. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Gaps. Set. Gaps. Gaps. Here comes the heat.
Passing on 1st down. With the throw. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Gets rid of it, comes up with it. They convert for the 1st down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
They're going to go with a no huddle.
Eagle left. Set.
Using motion.
Nike bull. Cowboy.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. They'll need some good yardage here on 2nd down, and then should be in the hurry up for the rest of this drive. The Cardinals line up in the shotgun.
Set. Bring that pain, baby. Let's go. Come on.
Drops back. Throwing. And it's complete. The 40. Arizona calls a timeout. They have 1 left.
1
Closing in with the pass. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Man in motion. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Tackle at the 31.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete pass.
Number 86, the intended receiver on the play.
And so they come out to try to tie it up.
Is lined up for the field goal.
The kick is up. Through the uprights and good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Good distance. Loses one tackle. Look at that power.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 14. On the call. About a 2-yard gain here.
I'll tell you, they should be pretty happy about going into the half with a tie score. I'm sure they'll go over a few things and decide what needs to be done to establish a lead in the second half.
Green didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
So they face a 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 17. So go to the locker room with the score even. Arizona 10. Back to the field. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Short kickoff. From the 10-yard line.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
On the return.
Green. The 40. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Packers. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
That was a great individual effort by that guy. He looks determined to make the most out of every carry.
Longwell comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Well, they wasted no time in scoring on that drive, and I think the defense has to be wondering what went wrong and what they'll do to avoid it happening again.
Yeah, they saw a mismatch and they took advantage. This is one of those teams that can take you deep and score on one play. So when you're on defense, you have to keep the play in front of you. You can't let anybody get behind you.
2-6. Arizona is down by 1 touchdown. Let's go to Melissa.
Hi, Al. The Cardinals coach likes his team's chances, but will need even more from his offense here in the second half. He told me that even though they're trailing right now, running the ball will still be critical because he feels that his offense is most effective when they control the time of possession. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Smith, the deep back.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Pressure with the throw. A little off target, but caught. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Only one man in the backfield. Blake gets set. Closing in. The pass is picked off. John, the offensive strategy just not working. That's the third pass they've had picked off. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Ain't got nothing.
Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Looking for a receiver. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Long touchdown pass.
Yeah, the quarterback delivered that ball out there where he had some room to work with. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
They're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2-yard line. Stiff arm. Hurdles the defender. Arizona has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22.
Bust his grill.
Hand it off. Breaks the tackle. Good gain there and a 1st down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Under pressure with the pass. Right to him. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Hand off to the tailback. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the run.
Only one man back.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Cowboy.
Tosses it right on the call. Loss of about 1.
On the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
3rd and long.
Bring the pace.
Throws it. Comes up with it. Number 88 is the recipient on that one. His 3rd reception of the game.
On the play.
This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yarder. And it's on its way. And so he misses the kick wide left. Gets the call. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Dropping back, pressure coming, throwing. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Only one man
3rd
back.
and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Pressure. Throws it. And he hits his target. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 1st and 10. Favre gets set. Closing in. Looking downfield, rolling out to his right. Got it off just before they got to him.
I really like the way this defense attacks the offensive line. They're very aggressive, relying on man-to-man coverage on the outside to shut down the receivers as they bring guys from everywhere on the blitzes.
Hand off to the tailback. Green eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
They need 7.
Here comes the heat. Eagle left.
Set. He's looking, steps up into the pocket. He's going for it all. It's caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. Long touchdown pass.
Yeah, the quarterback delivered that ball out there where he had some room to work with. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 8. The Cardinals will start this drive from the 25-yard line. Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Blake sets up. Gives the ball off. Smith with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 38. Defense lines up in the nickel. Man in motion. Tackle at the 36. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Drops back, gets the pass off, and he's brought down at the 48-yard line. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball at midfield. Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Anderson just made a great defensive play.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure with the pass, and he makes the grab. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hand.
He'll try to pin them close to the goal line. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. Into the end zone, touchdown. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Packers ahead of the Cardinals 31-10. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Davenport starts, created problems in the backfield on that play. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. calling an audible. The Packers call a timeout. That's their first. Second and long. Ball on their own 17. The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Get at him, D.
Dropping back. Looking for an option. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. Nearly intercepted. Going long, but he couldn't find his man downfield, and now they'll face a fourth down. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. All it took was one move, and he was off to the end zone.
It's like you see this whole bundle of players, and then boom, the returner breaks free, and he's gone for the touchdown.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he picks on the extra point. That score coming on just one play, and the offense didn't even have to come onto the field.
The offense was stopped on that last drive, and they gave up a quick 6 points. They have to do something right here if they want to get back some momentum.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 3. Green Bay might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here.
On the return.
Favre gets set. Pressure coming. He's looking with the pass. Picked off. It's intercepted. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. Here's an opening. Number 42 was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Closing in. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Smith did a good job getting open. Gave his quarterback a target in the end zone, but couldn't bring it in.
That's got to be disappointing. There's a play they like to run when they're looking to get into the end zone. Everything seemed to work just as it did in practice, but he couldn't find a way to get it under control.
It's the toss to the right. Touchdown, Arizona. Great rushing touchdown there.
It sure was. His lineman created a little push.
We'll go back to the play on the field. Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And so they didn't have very far to go and were able to take advantage of that and get the touchdown.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get. Because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. And you can often swing momentum the other way.
From the 10-yard line. The Packers will start the drive from the 23.
Number 83 on the return.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Let's check in with Melissa.
The mood is very somber down here on the sidelines, Al. He left the field in a great deal of pain, and it appears that this injury could bring his season to an end.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline.
Receiver on the play.
They'll go from the I formation. Under pressure, surveying the field. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Favre seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
Hands it off, and he barely got enough.
30, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
Is that all you got? You got him.
Hand it off to the back.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. You can't ask for much more than that from your back.
Pressure coming, looking for a receiver, throwing. The pass falls incomplete. Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 35. Defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure, rolls left, and this pass is completed. Breaking free, running with purpose. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
Green, the lone setback, closing in, surveying the field. He hits his receiver at the 30. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. And this is the 8th play of this drive. He surveys the field. He has some room. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 1. Breaks the tackle with the hurdle. They moved the ball very effectively on that last drive, which ended in a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sidelines, trying obviously to make some corrections, and let's see if they can stop them this time. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. Looking downfield with the pass. This one falls incomplete.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
You got him.
Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Now that's a stiff arm. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37.
Buster's great. Poke out right.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Picked off. Great job overall by the defense, the line, the linebackers, the secondary. They've now picked off 4. This one is just about in the books. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Favre sets up. Henderson. Arizona will call a timeout here. They have 2 left.
Ball carrier, 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Favre gets set. Cross play to the left. Hands it off. The Cardinals call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the tailback. Wakefield breaks the play up in the backfield.
On the carry, loss of on the play.
Set. Come on, gee up. Bring the pain. We'll see.
Get the call again. Arizona will call a timeout here. They have none left. Back to the game. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, come on.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Eagle left.
Green Bay calls a timeout. They have one left. Let's get back to the play on the field. Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
That's a 3-yard gain.
They got nothing. Set.
4th and 3.
Fisher. And he stopped at the 13. Green Bay calls a timeout. That's their last one. And we're back. It's 1st and 10.
Eagle left. Bring that pain, baby. Stay out. Set.
Hand it off. He goes down at the 11. And the halfback picks up about 3. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Green Bay 38, Arizona 24. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.